boop boop. Bippity boppity boop. No, I said bippity boppity boop. How dare you betray me, captions, on this, the day of wacky party themes. There are some party themes even I will not touch. Not the reins of the Great Plains can convince me to touch some party themes. Well, you might think we're inside the television, but no, we aren't. Instead, we're in a whole new land of awaken. Wah! Bum, 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 bum. That's right, I can hide this TV whenever I want to. Because it's not real. Was any of it ever real? No, but these party ideas could be. Behold the list of wacky, bizarre birthday party themes. We need more themed parties. Listen, everyone's had their, I don't know, it's just like a dinosaur. We're gonna wear like pink or something and put lawn flamingos out. Predictable. We can't live like that. We demand garlic bread. And on that note, garlic bread is the answer. Our first idea up for sales pitch is a garlic bread party. Classic, traditional garlic bread. Smooth moves, it's simple. Truly simple. I mean, it's mostly just because garlic bread is delicious. But you get the point here. You can put your buns on a toast cushion. It's roasty, toasty garlic bread goodness. You could have shoes in the shape of bread. I mean, you could also just have bread shoes. Though, I don't know how well they'll go. Might be a little crunchy, might be too much crust. You can have a replacement party hat. Did you consider? Like a garlic clove. It'll make like a little point-shaped thing. It'll also be kind of like a dewdrop. Party hat central. And you get good food. You get garlic bread. What more could you ask for? A garlic bread themed mascot? Maybe. Just maybe. But still, believe in the garlic bread potential. It's worth it. Like most birthday parties, you get the typical food. You get, I don't know, pizza. Like that's pretty much the go-to food. With a garlic bread party, you get so much more. You get garlicky goodness. You get fresh baked bread. You get to have the cheese if you want. Or you can go a different direction. You got your garlic bread toasty base, and you can then spice it up with some toppings for a bruschetta. Like, you know where this is going. You get good bread. Quality bread, baked fresh, like, and garlic. So for the vampires in the crowd, you can get some without garlic. It can be accommodated. Still, garlic bread. You can make like bread boats. You could put other foods in like the heel of the bread. The Achilles heel of bread. The heel of the bread. Still, it'd be a tasty food treat. I think it would work out pretty good. Maybe I was just saving garlic bread mascots and stuff for later. It's all in the beauty of things. You gotta build up to that stuff. So, starting off with our garlic breading categories, we should probably actually make what we're going to label each of the tiers here. So, let us remove the television. And let's put some labels on so we know exactly what we're facing with these themed parties. So, for the top tier, the red tier, in a way, we're gonna go with the Sparkle. Alright, so the top tier is going to be the Sparkle. I know the text is ginormous. And one day I will actually fix my hotkeys so I don't randomly throw glasses on. Boom. Sparkle. It's glitterful, it's glorious, it's peak. Up next, we will have the A tier. And A stands for awesome. Boom. It's awesome. It's got that excitement, that fun, that dance around fun time. It's rather important. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Pretty apt description, if I do say so myself. Up next, we have the B tier for because. Ah, yeah, I learned spelling. We're not going to talk about me having a struggle with spelling basic things. It will spoil some of the surprises. Oh. Sometimes it's just like, didn't have to be the grandest of ideas. Didn't even have to be a really good idea. But still, someone had to put in the effort. Someone had to consider it. So, it is simply because it's gotta be. Like, why not? Why can't this be a party? Now we have C tier for cool, I guess. Like, it's cool-ish. Maybe. We'll figure it out. But it's just kind of like cool. It's a so-so on the list. Still, it's legit. It's fine. It's a fine idea or concept. It's supposed to be wacky either way. And now in the bottom tier, we have E, of course, for Eldritch. Oh, I spelled things wrong. Haha. Eldritch. Just Eldritch. Because we really cooked. With Eldritch, we have essentially just, it's out of this world. It is truly out of this world. And every day you get party themes like this. Truly something. So, we now have established our wonderful, glorious tier list and their categories. Which means, oh, garlic bread. Where do you stand, garlic bread? Where do you fall on this list? That is a good question. I mean, I kind of just made garlic bread because that was Bird's suggestion. And it's like fair. Garlic bread is pretty legit. Oh my goodness. I'm attempting to layer stuff. There. Look at this. I can walk in front of things. Magical. Alright. Garlic bread, I like you. You're yummy. You're good. I'm just not sure I'm sold on the concept here. I mean, still, it definitely could do more. But I think it's gonna have to go in because. I think garlic bread is a because. Simply because garlic bread is good. I will not turn down garlic bread. Garlic bread is delicious. Delicious, yeah. magical. Garlic bread, you are considered a because it's good birthday theme. There's definitely more you can do with it, but that was the starting direction I wanted to take garlic bread. It just made sense. Next up is something a little more to my style. It's, of course, bump, 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 a sock party. Alright, so we have a sleeping bag sock. You could have, like, those. It's not a three-legged race. It's like those, like, potato sack races. You got, like, hippity hoppity all down the raceway in your giant sock instead. You can have fancy socks. You can have funky socks. You can have shadow puppet shows. You can have sock puppet shows. It all works. That's what I mean. Sock puppets to the rescue. Think of the potential. It's not just the idea of socks. It's not a boring birthday present. No. It's so much more than that. It's something goofy. It's people got their goofy socks on. You have socks that roll into sushi rolls. You have socks that swirl like an ice cream cone. It's got so much potential. That's why you sometimes have to get your goofy socks on. That's the spirit. Indeed, indeed. So, you can make your sock puppets. You can each design sock puppets. And then you have, sock battle royales. You gotta have fights. Why have fist fights when you can have sock fights? Foot to foot combat with googly eyes and, I don't know, like little sock puppet faces. It'll be so much more entertaining. And still, it's got that high energy and yet also comfort to it. It's got the party spirit, and then you can flip over into reading socks or your fluffiest pair. I think it's a pretty good contender. Did I forget to mention wind socks? Mm-hmm. Wind socks is the power. Plenty of ideas for socks. I think this one's going to be a bit controversial, but I think a sock party with the possibility for sock hop dance moves, I think that's an awesome tier. That's right, I didn't even put the sock party into, like, Sparkle. It's just awesome. So we've got a ways to go before we hit Sparkle. Although this one, I think, is glorious. Do you have any idea what this party theme could be? Well, what if I told you it's scary corn? It's about corn, and it's scary. That is about it. Genuinely, that's just about it. That's all it had to be. It's just corn. You can go out and be haunted in a cornfield. You can dress up as a giant corn on a cob and chase people. You can, play tag, where the people that get caught explode and become popcorn, and it's like a manhunt army of popcorn versus the, kernels. Ding! You could have, I don't know, maybe your crumpled paper type deal. Looks a bit like a popcorn that's popped, and you then play baseball with your giant, evil corn gremlin knife. It's a new baseball bat. It's comical. It's not an actual weapon. It's just like a prop. Haunted corn. You can have, those cool flour dip bowls, and with the flour dip bowl, you can have your popcorn in the center, like a big bowl of it, with surrounding toppings for the popcorn. So say someone wants, I don't know, some, caramel sauce on top, while other people want, extra butter, or you want like cheese or dill. All the different popcorn flavorings your collective group could want in one bowl. It's genius! I really can't believe I'm so happy with, like, scary corn as a party idea. But honestly, I'm really happy about scary corn as a party idea. Oh, I think it'd be great. Like, there's always the classic games like popcorn, where it's kind of like a tag and then you like pop and explode, or like you go to a trampoline place and you play the popcorn trampoline game, where I think most people are supposed to be colonels, and then you're like, someone has to bounce and make them fall over or something. It's been so long since I've played popcorn. But yeah, I'm also just very enthused of the idea of a scary corn on the cob. I think it'd be fun. And with that, I'm torn. Because I think that popcorn or scary corn party could be really good. And believe it or not, listen, I love popcorn. It is delicious. I just can't eat that much of it. It is too much of a fight for me. So, popcorn is going to go in the awesome tier. I cannot make it sparkle tier simply because I just can't eat enough of it to justify scary corn. So, I'm sorry, popcorn. You weren't quite popped. You didn't pop off yet. Unlike dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are always in season. Alright, let's take a proper look. We have Dino Rock. For all the rock fans out there, we have dinosaurs playing musical instruments. We have the drum set of just large rocks. Yes, I will call giant boulders rocks, because where there's a will, there's a way. If I can pick it up and carry it, it will be mine. Rock collectors. It's a hard time. It's pretty rock solid hobby. Oh my gosh. And yes, this dinosaur has rock axes. Those are the drumsticks. It was the best thing I could think of. And yeah, they play rock and roll music, of course. You could decorate Eastery eggs. I mean, typically you only paint eggs for Easter, or like some folks will paint them for Ostara. But like, consider paleontologist eggs. It's eggs that you draw cave paintings on. Or make into like what do you think a dinosaur egg would look like. You can also make egg themed foods. Little deviled eggs. Make like little dinosaurs that'll like sit inside or whatever. And just be adorable. And since it's still themed around rocks, rock fossils. You get a collection of different pebbles and rocks that you can make into a skeletal shape. Make your own fossils, bring your own rocks, or just paint a rock to look like a dinosaur. Those are always fun. Never underestimate a good rock painting. It's satisfying, it's wonderful, it's rock painting. Who'd have thunk? But rocks know best. So, I know everyone sometimes loses touch with their inner dinosaur craze. It can be difficult. Sometimes you think you're an old fossil. But that's what rocks are. Rocks are great. Rocks are forever friends. Rocks are phenomenal. And that's why I think Dino Rocks Party rocks. I think it's got the full set. It's got the musical aspects, live entertainment, it has the costume concepts, it has built-in food theming, and it's got activities like rock painting, and rocks, and dinosaurs. Winning, there's just no getting around that. Rocks, dinosaurs, you're going into the Sparkle tier. There we go. Dino rocks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Boom. Boom. Now, what do we have? We have ourselves the safety rave. It's phenomenal. It's fantabulous. It's all about bippity boppity booping. It's about the safety dance. I mean, it could be about the safety dance. Oh boy. So, el bippity boppity boop. Let me convince you that this is a great idea. High lawns for hats. Safety cone hats. They're beautiful. You know you want them. You love them. They're the best. That's what safety cone hats are for. They're all about having a party good time. And you have themed fashion attire. You've got your safety vest. You have your glow sticks for like directing traffic. You can put up caution tape. You can direct the flow of the party. It's all in one place. You can have your own cool dances. You can walk in conga lines through traffic setups with all your pylons to follow through the tracks. Phenomenal. Attach a rear view mirror onto your head as a headband. Safety themed. You can play like essentially I don't know why I made like a skeleton luge skateboarder with a helmet at the bottom. It's it was a possibility. And apparently I just said yes. I said yes. Which, fair enough. You could be still being safe with a helmet to skateboard luge. It works. It happens. It can be a beautiful thing. And that is what the safety party is all about. It's about being safe, and yet you can still have your fun. You can wear oversized, goofy looking Crocs, as long as they're in neon bright colors. Music theme, safety dance, of course, men without hats. Except you'll be wearing a hat because you're wearing a pylon hat because they're cool and you can be a pylon wizard today. That's the truth of it. That's the power. Because when you wear a safety hat helmet, you can be safe from falling socks. Because you never know when or where they could be falling from. It is a hazard nowadays. Sometimes your laundry piles just like eat up your entire room, and it's like, oh, I have no bed. Laundry has consumed it. Or sometimes you just become one with the laundry pile, and you're like, oh, I am the laundry now. And other times you're like, test a command thing that I think I've set up properly this time. Will it do the bippity boppity boop? If I hit send, maybe. Meh? Hmm. The question is, do the socks fall if they fall from a tree? I don't know. Oh. I had set it to ignore my messages. I figured it out. Let me use the power of copy and paste functions. No? Fine. I can type. Boom. And bada bippity, bada boppity, bada boop. Sometimes you're just attacked by socks, apparently. How dare you, socks? I command you to be thrown at me. Ow. Alas, I believe I know why it is angry, and it's not something I can immediately resolve on the fly. Hmm. Huh. Ah, yeah, it's literally just not connected to YouTube. That was the issue. I see, I see. Magic Kazam? Okay. Maybe now it'll be happy. Because maybe it was as simple as a smack a button away from working properly. By the power invested in socks, I summon them. Yes! Victory! I will not face defeat. Only socks. Boom. Success has never been sweeter. Alright. Safety Rave? I personally am a fan of Safety Rave. However, I think it's just not enough for everyone's taste. Because let's face it, are there many more songs that people are huge fans of from Men Without Hats? I think it kind of started and stopped it with the Safety Dance, so it's going in the because section. Alright. Safety Dance, prepare for a new contender. Have you ever considered crossword puzzles? Now, I know this is a very abstract looking image, but essentially what we got here is you're gonna take a giant sheet of paper and you're going to put just squares on it. It's grid paper. Any grid paper themed game, you could play it, but at a human scale. Or you can make giant crosswords and Sudoku puzzles. It's really up to you. Whatever word game is your preference, make a giant sheet of paper and put some squares on it. The paper is your oyster and also your party island. There is no escaping the paper. You may not step off the paper. All shall become one with the paper. There is no choice. Still, it's like you can make Twister, but on a more giant scale. You can have your own paper islands, where some people divide off into the Wordle games versus the crossworders. You got your own section of paper, you're your own island, your own country of word games. Battle it out, see whose vocabulary reigns supreme. Now, because this is kind of simple, it might seem like, there should be something more to it. It's a paper. You can do what you want. It's just word game themed. So this one, I personally would still say it's pretty because there's potential. It's a blank slate of do what you want with it. So I'm just gonna go with cool, I guess. Because it's kind of you get to figure out what you want to do with it. Alright, cool, I guess. We might just have another contender for you as well. Such as lined paper. I really did just be on a roll of paper. That's why I'm made of paper. Except I'm off the roll. I cut myself out, I'm free. So, lined paper is a similar idea. You can make your doodles and just basically just cover everything as much as you can with giant sheet of paper again. Or multiple sheets. It can be a message board. It can be a scrapbook. It can be a giant coloring page. It is up to you. And I think it's only fair that it also would go in the cool, I guess. Because it's really just you decide the theme, you decide the potential. Place categories on a massive scale. You got this. It's lined paper. Pretty standard stuff. Except you get an industrial amount and just cover everything with it. Now, what you might not have considered was parties from beyond. Are you prepared for Party from the afterlife? That's right. I've seen it. Some people are like, let's have a funeral party where I get to attend my own funeral. Why not have the guest of honor wake up from their lovely coffin and meet the ghouls and all the other fun beings from the afterlife? They're still around, they're still living even after an adventure and a lifetime and a half. Pretty good idea. You can have your Halloween celebration things. You can have your Char spookery boards. Get your little cheeses and meats on the skeleton. Dress up as a ghost, a mummy, or be some sort of patchwork creature of the undead. Be an angel. I don't know. Become an eldritch being. It's all in the books on the table. Whatever best life, best world thing, you go for it. You make that kind of setup world. It's kind of like a Yes Man Day. Except with a little extra spooks. I think an afterlife party is a pretty fun idea. It may or may not be because I just want to make a coffin shaped backpack still. But I think afterlife party should go in A for awesome. It might not be. Well, it's got some musical genres. But still. Afterlife party, I think you're just awesome. You're not the full ordeal. With some speed and some effort, you might reach the levels of bathtub racing. Now, I know it's not easy to come by random, like, spare bathtubs that have been discarded or for the junk, especially not ones intact. Still, I think there's a place in this world for, whether it's an actual bathtub or not, bathtub racing. People like to decorate their cars and make them all fancy and jazzy. Why not do the same for a bathtub? Did you consider making your bathtub into an anime girl car? Did you consider soapbox racing? Just bathtub themed? Do you not dream of sitting in a bathtub entirely filled with rubber ducks so that everything squeaks? Brings a new meaning to the word squeaky clean. And that is why we have the very, very base concept of bathtub racing. You like Mario Kart? Bathtub. Mario Kart bathtub time. Fight with your turtle shells. Throw turtle-shaped pillows at each other. Boom. It can also have lots of bubbles, because bubble bath. Pretty fair jump. Bubble fights, bubble wands, bathtub racing. I cannot believe, but this is a win for me. It's a win in the best way. I am torn between putting it in the Sparkle or the Eldritch category. It's so many things that are just yes, but also no. Ah. I think, for now, I'm gonna put it in because. Well, that's only because I'm undetermined on it, so we're gonna pull it to the side most. Because that's one we gotta figure out a bit more. Alright, next up, lava floor. Of course. The floor is lava. Birthday party. This one requires a lot of prep work. You gotta clean your surfaces. You don't want stuff on there that can be damaged, knocked over. You don't want lacking furniture that can't support humans walking or crawling across them. The floor is lava. You gotta get around somehow. So bring out your surplus pillows and make your way across the lava with your land building pillow blocks to the kitchen for food. I think there's a lot of potential to just have a relaxing, laid back party. You get your energy out building an island to get to other locations, and then you just kind of make peace with being stuck at different locations because, let's face it, the floor is lava, you're not going anywhere fast. You just want to stay dry and away from lava because that hurts, that ouch. So yeah, I think it's a conversational moment of how would you survive if the floor was lava? Good food for thought. A welcome land. Floor is lava. Honestly, I think it's gonna go awesome. It's a pretty awesome time. Doesn't have to be the full party central, but I think floor is lava can just be a good bout all around. Next up we've got, oh, yeah, I didn't know how to explain this one. We'll see how to figure this out together. That's the wrong one, that's the afterlife. Oh dear. Whoop! You took too long. Now the afterlife is gone. Okay. Just beyond the afterlife, we have the sand. It gets everywhere, it gets in everything. Just sand. Welcome to what looks like the beach. People are buried in sand. The sand can be made into cool sculptures. We got a fin person with some seaweed hair. Yes. The concept is just sand for this. You could build sand castles. You could have an actual spa day with like a hot sand that you can be like put underneath. Very relaxing. You can make some sand art. It's not even beach themed, it's just sand. It's about the sand. I mean, is finding shells and stuff before they've broken down to tiny enough particles become sand count? Maybe. Maybe you're allowed to collect seashells. Seashells, yeah, I said it correctly. Ugh. I'm surprised the captions figured it out. Alright. I gotta be honest. I didn't really know what the sand theme was gonna be. I wasn't sure what the point was. But at the same time, sands of time, they keep on going and flowing. They just essentially are sand. They stick with you, they get everywhere, they get in everything. They're always with you. So maybe sand is about picking out the small stuff and seeing all the particles that make up everything. And just appreciating all the bits and bobs that go into making something. We like you, sand. We appreciate you. We're gonna put you in because we love you, sand. We appreciate you. Respect for the sand. I hope you're ready for the next one. It has a much clearer agenda and game plan of what it actually is about. Welcome to... I don't know. It's an event. It's got some staple elements such as a I'm sorry card, a Christmassy tree. Oh yeah. The bottom is rocks with fire. We have a scrunkly bouquet at the side, and the it's an event text is actually from like a popped exploding balloon that revealed that this is an event. We don't know what event, it's just an event. I think this has a lot of potential. It's the whole no one knows what occasion it is they're celebrating. They all just kind of pick a random one to show up prepared for a party. It's gonna have a lot of playful elements. It's a choose your own adventure, build your party roster. Get all the different characters. collect all the holidays, all the different event concepts. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good concept for just a free for all party of good times, good spirits, and energies. It is top tier, but I think it has to go in Eldritch for its chaotic energy. Because whilst Eldritch is supposed to be the lowest tier on this category, let's face it, if it's a competition of the wackiest, being the worst idea is still one of the best things you could be. Alright. I hope you're prepared for tunnels. Boom! It's caterpillars! Caterpillar racing. That's right, you and your friends. You all have caterpillars. And you gotta see which one's the fastest. Watch them roll! Which one shall cocoon first? Become flying creature insectoid. Or I don't know why. For some reason, I want to call like the fabric tunnels, I want to call them like dog tunnels. They're usually used for like show dogs, where it's like run through the tunnel, do the obstacle course thing. Yeah, I just call those dog tunnels, but it's basically just like a fabric tube tunnel thing that you can like crawl through. Get yourself some of those and become a caterpillar and like army crawl in a tunnel across the lawn or roll down a hill. Yeah. Let's just say caterpillar was the word I was struggling with. I thought there were two T's because I was like, I know it's double L's. Is it double the T? Nope. We figured it out, but oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been a day for spelling. This does not spell disaster. It just spells caterpillar. And if I find out it's ER, I'm gonna be sad. It's fine. I accept. The spelling was not there. But yeah, I think you can hungry caterpillar make yourself like some salad bowls and just go to town. Become a rabbit. Consume lettuce. Leave no caterpillar behind. Yeah, I really don't know why it became caterpillar racing. It could have been so many other things, but I'm like, no! Caterpillars! Army crawl on the floor! I mean, it would make for a good group costume conga line. Apparently, conga line is the party dance move of choice for me today. Maybe more parties just need cooler dancings. Consider it. I don't think there's much parties out there that are like, here's our organized K-pop dance for the party time. We should up our game. What happened to friend group dances? Like, bring that back. Okay, caterpillar racing party. I'm so bad. Like, I want to say this is awesome because I find it rather novel. I don't think it counts as a because. So it is either awesome or cool, I guess. As much as I'm excited right now about caterpillar racing, I think it's just the one event that I'm really sold on. It's going in cool, I guess. I guess. Alright. I hope you're ready for a smashing good time. Bring out your smash mash. It's monster mashed potatoes. Themed to the monster mash. You mash potatoes. You got all sorts of different mashed potatoes and other potatoey bits and food. I don't know why Shrek is at the bottom. He's kind of Shrek-like. It's fine. But yeah, you monster mash. It's bringing back the spooky. It's bringing back potatoes. and a musical masterpiece of Halloween greatness. I really enjoy the Monster Mash, and I think it's a fun song. Did I once ask for the Halloween playlist my family used to then fall asleep to because I liked all the Halloween music? Yes. Were some of them just like ominous sound effects with no context? Yep. It was so relaxing because it always reminded me of Halloween. Oh, man. Monster Mash is great. I mean, we could have a giant purple people eater. Consider it. You can make other foods that require mashing. It doesn't just have to be potatoes. You could carve pumpkins or potatoes. There's options. Make your potato powered little clock. Or is it potato powered battery actually? That might be the issue. It might have been potato battery, it might have been potato clock. It's potato powered. Which can also make an actually half decent camera. There's proof out there. But yeah. I think a monster mashed potatoes party is a pretty good choice. However, being not a huge fan of mashed potatoes, I think it is gonna actually end up in just the cool, I guess. I really thought it would do better, but yeah, I'm not feeling the mashed potatoes. Now, with this one, there's a bit of a heavy heart. We recently lost our dear watermelon son. He passed his expiration date and went on another adventure. But the spirit of Watermelon Sun lives on. With rebirth, watermelon baby showers. I know this doesn't sound like a party, but this is a party. It's a blessing. You get to share the joy of watermelon childs and give them your blessings. I don't know why it's such a adventure, so far-fetched for people. What happened was, some time ago, my horoscope was like, you're gonna meet someone, blah blah blah. And when I didn't, I was like, how dare you? I refuse to let this be. So what did I do? I took matters into my own hands, and I bought a personal watermelon. Because I was like, I didn't know the little watermelons were called personal watermelons. Cool! You know what personal sounds like? Person! And so, with that, I now had a watermelon son. And my first son had, like, these little, like, watermelons sometimes have those, like, different, like, scarry marks on them where it's, like, built up a different color and things. And so I was, like, drawing a face based on that. It was like a little farmer bean. And so the very first watermelon son was born. And I was like, this is watermelon son. And now I have to look after him. Which meant learning the hard way not to cradle a watermelon in your arm while you sleep. You will pinch your nerves in your arm. It was very painful. And then I had to try and like fit him in my backpack each day to take him to school. It was a hassle because I had to like not smush him with all the other stuff I put in my bag. You figure it out, you make things work. You can't always get childcare, alright? Had to look after my watermelon son. And my classmates were like, you guys, no, this is crazy, Yuki. And I was like, no, this is great, this is beautiful. I feel so connected and loved by having this watermelon son that I get to share the joy and adventures in life with. And thus, I brought my watermelon son to class out of the bag, and I went around to everyone and asked for their blessings for my child. And everyone was so overjoyed and happy. You wouldn't think that. They were all like, that's absurd, that's crazy, but the second you're just like, please give my son a blessing, words of wisdom type thing, and you hand them a watermelon, Oh, they're all over it. They're just like, yes, I dub you as a watermelon of power. Like, that watermelon probably heard so many stories, I don't even know what happened. And he never told me. And then he someday became a fruit compote in chocolates. So, as bizarre as it might seem, I think it's actually a fun and nice little party gesture to be able to have little watermelons or something for maybe not everyone, but at least some to share around with your friends. And you all give them their own little story and put a goofy face on them, kind of like making your own jack-o'-lanterns. And you just have a fun watermelon time. Yep. It's an adventure. And thus, Watermelon Baby Shower is S tier. It's sparkly, it's great, it's wonderful. Beautiful. So, if we hide the great television, yeah, some things definitely got cut off. So, we're gonna review what is where. Starting with bump bump bump. Actually, let me shuffle. There we go. I did the shuffle. Perfect. So, under because we have garlic bread. That's fair. I think that's fair. Our sock party became awesome. Pretty good choice. It is an awesome idea. Up next, we had a spooky, scary corn. I stand by scary corn being awesome. Dino Rock, one of the legends. Give it up for Dino Rock. Good job, Dino Rock. Ah, yes. Safety. Wait, let me return. Okay, safety was a because as well. I mean, because safety first. I think that's a solid choice. Ah, the word puzzles. They're not for everyone, but they can be rather cool. And there's just a lot of paper involved with those ones. So you can use up like old newspapers and stuff, or if you just have like a roll of paper, or just like essentially get a sketchbooky thing and divvy out some paper all around to people for different activities. All effective. Still just a cool, I guess. Oh yeah, in awesome, we have the afterlife. Boom. Party never dies. Oh! The party never dies! Yes! I have completed my daily pun quest. I did a good pun. We are the champions. Yes. In the because as well, bathtub racing. Bye bye, soapbox cars. We got bathtub racing. And then here we have the bloop, the lava floor in awesome. I'm a bit of a low key party person. It's one of those things of if you don't have the energy brought into the party where people are like so ready to go and wear insane outfits, etc., being the most out there person, even if it's your birthday, can end up being a drain instead of like the vibe. And that's why lava floor party, I appreciate its being low key and chill. It's got a pretty low barrier to entry, and it's just like you make of it what you want. Pretty flexible. Ah, yes, because we have to appreciate all the small parts in life. Sand. It's all sand. It's just sand. Oh, yes, the only one in the Eldritch category It's the I don't know party. Or specifically, I don't know. And then, in more of the cool, I guess, we have Caterpillar Racing! Look at that. Caterpillar Power. As well as. Bum bum bum. Monster Mashed Potatoes. I also just feel like that's a bit of an excuse to make more unique flavors of mashed potatoes. It's usually like potatoes and butter or gravy or sour cream. Why can't we have purple potatoes? Like, not just a purple potato, but like, you make all the food elements of it like rainbow colored and bright. And of course, in honor of our dearly departed watermelon son, watermelon baby showers. Blessed be that watermelon son. 'Twas a good son. Now, I think that's a pretty fair breakdown of all of the potatoey and partying wacky ideas here. I mean, this was just the first adventure into wacky parties. There's definitely more. Like, I didn't want to just take the whole, like, Home Depot dad party. I feel like that's too done slightly. Whereas these had a bit more what is going on to them. I think it adventured into new territories for the wacky party ideas. I mean, I could have just done them themed on different, like, objects and stuff. It's like, yeah, you could have a train party, but I feel like that's already been done. That's cheating. That's not putting enough pizzazz. Safety rave party? Like, that's got some more fun elements to it. Now we're talking. I fear I may not have done garlic bread party justice. But if you're in it for the food, then garlic bread party, good choice. So there we have beautiful, wacky parties. I think Dino Rock and Watermelon Baby Shower are the S tier. And I think, I don't know, randomized party theme occasion is also pretty good. I enjoy all of these, but, I don't know. Maybe they didn't hit the mark. Have you got a better idea? What would you place things at? Because I have my opinions and biases for sure. I'm the one that made most of these. But, like, I'd like to know, like, does scary corn really hold up as a party theme for other people? Is it as highly ranked? Debatable. And what about, like, afterlife parties? Party never dies. And lava floor. Like, I want to know how enthused people are about some of these ideas. This is my list, but what's yours? Or at least, what one's the real standout for you? Let me know. Because I want to know. The power of Dino Rock. And watermelon baby showers. I don't know, like, it'll be a big market. That's yet to be seen. I need to know the truth. Tell me. We'll find out. So, with that, I'll thank you for joining us on this wacky party listing adventure. We'll see if these truly hold up in future. I feel like an abacus can really spice things up. If anyone has ever seen some of the bizarre designs that Weeksos characters are made after, character who's just based on, like, triangle rulers. I'm talking about that. Yeah. That is the level of, I think we can make an abacus interesting and cool. Oh no, tax parties. Ah! Fill out your paperwork. Write in letters and numbers in forms. Ah! It's a possibility. It's just definitely not most people's thing, I don't think. There's wackier potential out there. We'll see what stands up. Let me know what you think the most wackiest idea is. A top wacky find. Thanks for joining. The call of the scary corn. It calls everyone, and you just don't know when it'll show up. Alright, we're safe. No scary corn. We're fine. For now. Maybe. We'll see.